Live on DAZN Worldwide, May 2nd and 3rd, a knockout weekend of boxing. Garcia versus Romero and Canelo versus Skull. Two huge fights. Pick one or go all in for only $90. Exclusively on DAZN. Buy now at DAZN.com.
Colin McGuigan, IFLTV, powered by DAZN. Click the link in our bio. I'm here with Jose Ramirez. Jose, I spoke to you at the press conference. You told me you felt disrespected, that people were overlooking you. Do you still feel that way?
No, I think at the moment it was the host, the host that was controlling the press conference. Sometimes they get excited. They tell them what narrative to take, and I think they go a little overboard. And I think just people, as human beings, they're emotional, and they become fans. Become fans of the fight, fans of an individual fighter, and they feel like they owe it to them, and they take that narrative overshadowing the rest of the fighters on the card. So, but other than that, you just move forward, and my job is to fight, and I know boxing has taken a turn. I know there's a lot of promotion. There's a lot of characters in the sport of boxing that bring in some new flavor, and new styles. But I'm still the old-fashioned fighter. I come to fight and do my talking in the ring.
What weaknesses did you see in Devin Haney in that defeat to Ryan Garcia?
Well, I've seen a lot of weaknesses in the fight against Ryan Garcia, but so people learn from that. People learn from their mistakes. And I think the biggest weakness that I could say that I could see is that all those fighters on that card, besides Barbosa and myself, have been very inactive. And I think that's what got me during the pandemic, and I'm sure it could get them too. So. That's the only weakness. Other than that, I expect the best of Haney. I'm not here to say, he has a weak chin. It's my job to make sure I land those punches that even if he was to have a strong chin, I'll still hurt him. So that's my job.
That was my next question. He's been over 12 months out of the ring now. Do you believe that you can capitalize on that inactivity on Friday night?
I think so because I done it through experience. I think that was my hiccup in my career, was when I was staying active. I became a champion. I defended my title twice. Became a unified world champion, and then I went for the undisputed. But then after that, it was just everything slowed down big time because of the pandemic. So even to get on the undisputed fight, with no people, no crowd. And then, we had to wait over, 12 months to get that fight. So it was, it became very slow. It became a slow pace. And I think that's affecting fighters, So sometimes they get caught up in their promotion too much, and they believe it. But once they feel leather, they have trouble. So that could happen. That could happen to Devin.
Last two questions from me. How does this end on Friday night?
Oh, I think it's gonna be a great night for me, and that's how I'm focused, is for it to be a good night for me. I think the whole week will be a good week. It's been a good week so far. Family's here. It was a beautiful day today. I went for a beautiful run at Central Park. The sun was out, the people were out, and it just doesn't feel like I'm in fight week. I feel really calm and relaxed. I'm very confident.
Last one. Did you watch Eubank Ben at the weekend?
No, I didn't. Just it was during the day, and I had family over, and it was right. I was getting myself ready to come to New York. So, but I heard it was a great fight. I know a lot of people who've seen it, including my family. They were excited. They were happy to see such a good fight. So, I might catch it tonight. When I get some time off and just watch boxing. But yeah, everybody I talked to, even the Hispanics, like I said, my family, they're some Mexicanos, and they were still delightful to watch a good fight in England.
Well, Jose Ramirez, appreciate your time. Good luck this weekend. Thank you, bro.
Live on DAZN Worldwide, May 2nd and 3rd, a knockout weekend of boxing. Garcia versus Romero and Canelo versus Skull. 2 huge fights. Pick one or go all in for only $90. Exclusively on DAZN. Buy now at DAZN.com.